Good evening. Welcome to the online premiere of Turkish American Community United, presented by House of Turkey, Ateissi San Diego, and Bridge the Turkey Fund. Hoş geldiniz. Tonight, we present our program in these unusual times in an effort to reignite hope and unite us. Our community have coped with this pandemic in different ways, and today they share their stories with us. From our frontline workers to the small business owners who all sent us pictures and videos. We will also have some music to uplift our spirits. Without further ado, I present to you one of the leaders in our community, Dr. Ali Kram, to welcome all of you, followed by Nilay Duygulu, the president of House of Turkey.
Thank you, Erhan. Good evening. My name is Ali Kram. On behalf of Turkish Americans in San Diego and our organizations, the House of Turkey, Ateissi San Diego, and the Bridge to Turkey Fund, I'd like to welcome you to our short program today. Our goal is to show that we are all with you during this pandemic. We would also like to share with you uplifting news and provide general information on how we can support each other during these challenging times. In our community, there are doctors, nurses, healthcare and essential store workers, and scientists who work every day to help others to fight this deadly disease. Unfortunately, some of our members also have suffered from this disease, and we have lost a few loved ones. But as a wise man said, every challenge is also an opportunity, and there is an opportunity now for the world to show empathy and care for all. We can win this fight against the coronavirus with the united efforts of all. If every one of us do this and show our better selves each and every day, the world will be a better place after this pandemic. We believe that every effort, big or small, that each one of us makes has a tremendous positive effect on our families, our city, our country, and our world. With this thought, we prepared this program to hopefully uplift your spirits. Be healthy, be strong, and be kind. Thank you.
Orada bir ev var uzakta, o ev bizim evimizdir. Gezgedeyden tozmatakta, o ev bizim evimizdir.
San Diego, California, America's finest city. With its 12 million visitors from around the world every year, historic Balboa Park is the biggest tourist attraction in San Diego. It's also one of the biggest cultural hubs in the United States, with its museums and theaters. And now there's a chance to promote our beautiful country, Turkey. Its people, culture, history, arts, crafts, music, and cuisine. Nonprofit organization House of Turkey was founded in 2004. Since then, hundreds of volunteers have spent thousands of hours to achieve the goal of building our house. We experienced many hurdles along the way, but we never gave up. During this time, we promoted Turkey in annual Balboa Park events from a tent.
Thank you for coming to House of Turkey Islam program.
Finally, after 10 years of perseverance, all our hard work paid off, and we were granted the permits from the City of San Diego to build the House of Turkey. National houses have been built in the 100 years of Balboa Park's history. Because it's a preserved park, only a very limited number of building permits are issued. This is our one and only chance to build the House of Turkey and promote our culture to 12 million visitors year-round.
This house will be my house.
This house will be your house.
This house will be our house.
This house will be Turkey's house.
Yatmasak da, kalkmasak da, o ev bizim evimizdir.
Hello, this is Nilay Duygulu. I'm honored to be serving my 4th year as the president of House of Turkey and 6th year as the executive board member. I wanted to share some uplifting news about our organization. After many years of dedicated work, 80 events, 22,000 hours of volunteers, and collaboration with the City of San Diego, we have obtained our permit and we have broken ground to build our house in 2019. We are on track to complete the construction of our house at the end of this year. And this was all possible with your generous donations, as well as tireless efforts of our volunteers and high level of commitment of House of Turkey board members. So thank you and be very, very proud of yourself for all of these accomplishments. We're almost there. Another milestone throughout this project that I wanted to share is the strengthening of Turkish American relations with the City of San Diego and California officials. House of Turkey, the last 2 years, has built strong ties with the local, state, and government officials. This breakthrough is tremendously valuable to unite Turkish American communities together and promote a visibility of Turkish community and strong voice of our Turkish community within San Diego and California. I'd like to thank everyone for your efforts and continued support to House of Turkey. We're so close to completing our house and achieving our dream of having a House of Turkey in Balboa Park. We are still short of $200,000. Unfortunately, due to COVID-19, we have been affected where we had to postpone our fundraising event in April. During this time, we are wishing that everyone is staying safe and healthy, and please continue to support each other and the organizations. We are incredibly humble to be part of this such a good community. If you'd like to be part of this organization, please email us. And we're hoping that all of this will pass through very quickly and we can get together again very soon. Thank you for all your efforts. Stay strong.
This pandemic is hurting us all in many different ways, but there are glimmers of hope everywhere, in our neighborhood, in our city, in our San Diego Turkish American community. Here are some examples. We also want to thank those that have filled out the survey. It's so exciting to collect demographic information about our community so that we can get to know one another better and help each other, especially in times of crises like this one. So far, we have a small sample of information, and we do hope that everyone will get a chance to fill it out by the end of the month. Some highlights are that there are more females amongst us than males. We are a highly educated bunch. More than 70% of us have bachelor degrees or higher. We are business owners, engineers, researchers, and doctors. Most of us are employed in large corporations. And we are spread out in San Diego County, but there's a big cluster of us in 92129 zip code. We hope to share more information about the survey in the coming weeks as we get more data. Now, for some hands in the air, Turkish style by our local musician Doyan.
Herkese merhabalar. House of Turkey, Ataseyce San Diego ve BTF'nin organizasyonuyla bugün sizler için evden performans sergileyeceğim. Lütfen kendinize iyi bakın. Evlerden çıkmayın. Bizler yanınızdayız. Hep birlikteyiz Türk toplumu olarak. Haydi, eller havaya.
Şu dünyadaki en mutlu kişi mutluluk verendir. Şu dünyadaki sevilen kişi sevmeyi bilendir. Şu dünyadaki en güçlü kişi güçlü yenendir. Şu dünyadaki en bilgin kişi kendini bilendir. Bütün dünya buna inansa, bir inansa, hayat bayram olsa, insanlar el ele tutuşsa, birlik olsa, uzansak sonsuza. Bütün dünya buna inansa, bir inansa, hayat bayram olsa, İnsanlar el ele tutuşsa, birlik olsa, uzansak sonsuza. Hayat bu kadar mı? Bence değil. Birkaç sözüm var. Biraz senin gibi yıkılmayan duvarları var. Bazen esintili, bazen uzak, yakınlarım var. Ben böyleyim, kendi yolum. Yaşadıkça sevesim var. Aldırma hiç yağmurlara. Benim güzel hatalarım var. Bir an bile vazgeçmedim. Kendi yolum.
Sağlıkla kalın.
Our Los Angeles Turkish Consul General, Mr. Canos, continues to support our close-knit community with the following message. Then we'll hear from the Turkish American business owners on how they're coping with this pandemic and staying strong.
Değerli House of Turkey üyeleri, San Diego'da yaşayan değerli vatandaşlarımız. Bir süredir yakın tarihte benzerini görmediğimiz bir tehditle mücadele ediyoruz. Covid-19 salgını çok kısa bir süre içerisinde hepimizin yaşamlarını, dünyamızın alışageldiğimiz işleyişini dramatik biçimde değiştirdi. Salgın en başta hepimizin sağlığı açısından eşit ölçüde tehdit oluşturuyor. Öte yandan salgın ve salgın karşısında alınan önlemlerin ekonomik ve sosyal açıdan neden olduğu yan etkilerin de büyük kitleler üzerinde olumsuz sonuçlar doğurduğunu görüyoruz. Bu olağanüstü dönemde imkanları daha iyi olan kesimlerin salgının olumsuz etkilerine maruz kalanlara yardım elini uzatması insani ve sosyal bir yükümlülük olarak ortaya çıkıyor. Bu açıdan bakıldığında House of Turkey'nin de Amerika'nın diğer şehirlerindeki vatandaşlarımız ve derneklerimiz gibi kendi payına düşen görevi yerine getirmesinden son derece mutluyuz. Hepimizin gurur duyduğu ve örnek bir diaspora profiline sahip San Diego Türk Amerikan toplumunun bu zorlu süreçte ihtiyaç sahiplerine imkanlar ölçüsünde yardım edeceğinden eminiz. Bu kritik dönemde dayanışma ve yardımlaşma bilinciyle attığınız adımlardan ötürü tebrik ve teşekkürlerimizi sunuyorum. Bu vesileyle salgın başlamadan önce inşaatının hızla ilerlediğini büyük memnuniyetle gördüğüm House of Turkey projesinin de koşullar düzeldikten sonra bir an önce hayata geçmesini sabırsızlıkla beklediğimi sizlerle paylaşmak istiyorum. Değerli vatandaşlarımız, sizlerin sağlığı hepimizin birinci önceliği. Bu kritik günlerde sağlığınıza büyük önem göstermenizi diliyoruz. Bu süreçte Başkonsolosluğumuz olabilecek her türlü sorunuz ve ihtiyacınız için 7 gün 24 saat hizmetinizdedir. Başkonsolosluğumuza ulaşmak için gerekli temas bilgilerine sosyal medya hesaplarımızdan ulaşabilirsiniz. Sağlıklı günlerde görüşmek dileğiyle saygı ve selamlarımı sunuyorum.
Merhaba, my name is Cevdet Uğur.
Hi, my name is Şarka Uğur.
And we are the owners of Baklava King. And we wanted to say hi to the entire Turkish American community in the United States. And as you know, folks, these are very difficult times. It's been very difficult for the entire food service industry, and our business got an 80% sales loss during just these last 2 months. And we had 10 employees other than the two of us, and we are down to 2 employees at the time, and we want to bring all our employees back. And this is the time we need the Turkish American community on our side more than ever. Please keep in mind we make the finest Turkish baklava with the Gaziantep taste in the United States. And we make the best pistachio baklava as well. And we made this beautiful assortment box with various different baklava tastes, like the walnut baklava, pistachio baklava, various different rolled baklavas, just for you. Please support us and shop at our website, baklavaking.com. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Cenk from Local Kebab. I have this business since 5 years. I started from scratch. We can say this is my 4th child. I really love what I'm doing. COVID-19 affected us 90%, I would say, in a negative way. We start a delivery service with our main item, doner kebab. We do deliveries now. We deliver frozen wraps. There is gluten-free option, vegan, vegetarian option, and the kebab option. We are taking orders via our website, which is www.localkebab.rocks. On top of the page, there is a link which says Order Care Packages. Once you click on it, it opens a form where you can place your order. We would be happy to help you deliver the food. Thank you.
Hello everybody, my name is Romina. I represent Versatile Surfaces, a Turkish home company located in San Diego, California, and specialize in architectural and design services for residential and for commercial projects. In these difficult times, we are learning how to adapt to the new coronavirus pandemic reality. We are following the new safety rules and discovering how a community can come together, assume a responsible role, and learn how to take care and support each other. We know that what we're learning today will impact in a positive way and for a very long time our lives. We are very happy to be part of the Turkish community in San Diego and very proud sponsor of the House of Turkey in Balboa Park. Thank you, stay safe and stay healthy.
And here's a message from our very own Chief Purpose Officer, President Errol, on how to remain calm and mindful in dealing with the stresses of everyday life during the pandemic. We will then pass the virtual microphone to the first responders in our midst, from dentists to nurses to brain surgeons.
Hi, this is just a short video to talk about how to cope in these difficult times. One is definitely to live one day at a time. It's just too overwhelming to think about the future. A second one is to stay away from news as much as possible. It's just going to increase our anxiety and our fear. Another one is to stay active. We know that it doesn't only help us physically, but also emotionally. Another one, if you haven't started yet, is to have a gratefulness journal. Write down all the things that you already have in your life that you're grateful for. Another one is, of course, to connect with our loved ones, especially the ones who are lonely, who might have underlying conditions, who might really seek for more connection. This is the right time to do that in any platform that you can use. And stay active in anything that you love to do. Maybe you didn't have time to do some drawings, learn a new skill, or try different things around the house, or cleaning up the house even. That's going to keep you busy and your mind out of all this craziness out there. And this virus, I think, gives us a great opportunity to reflect back in our lives. We don't sit down and think what's working in our lives and what doesn't. Our relationships, our work, what do we want to do in the future? So sit down and write those things and think about them. I think it's a great opportunity that's given to us. And another thing, of course, is to quiet our minds by doing meditation and taking deep breaths so that we can think about more positive than negative. So stay healthy, be healthy, stay connected. As they say, we're all in this together. And I send you my best wishes to all of you and your loved ones. Thank you. Bye-bye.
paşa, Mustafa Kemal Paşa yaşa. Adı yazılacak nice paşa.
Stay safe.
Stay healthy.
Stay strong.
Stay San Diego strong.
On behalf of our program volunteers, we thank you for your time and your attention this evening. If we were able to instill at least a tiny drop of hope for the future, that's a job well done, and we are proud. As Turks, it's simply not in our nature to be apart from each other for very long. So we shall overcome this crisis and get together soon in our house at the Balboa Park. Good night.